Today we will talk about historical use of plants as medicine. For thousands of years, plants have been the primary source of medicine across different cultures. Ancient civilizations relied on herbal remedies for treating diseases, pain relief, and overall well being. We are well aware that in a start, aloe vera used for the burns and wounds, garlic for infections, and pomegranate for the purpose of anti-parasitic. Similarly, ginseng for energy booster, ginger for digestion, ephedra for asthma, neem for antibacterial, turmeric for anti-inflammatory, and ashwagandha that have a key ingredient with anolite used for the stress relief. Many of these traditional plants based medicine have influenced modern pharmaceuticals. Ancient civilizations and herbal medicine. Mesopotamian medicine 3000 BC to 500 BCE. The Sumerians and Babylonians used plants like licorice, myrrh, and opium for medicinal purposes. Clay tablets from Mesopotamia mentioned over 250 plant based drugs. Ancient Egyptian medicine 2900 BC to 100 CE. Abbas Papyrus. Actually, this is one of the oldest medical textbook having a number of plant bodies which are used for the purpose of medicine. More than 850 actually herbal medicines are mentioned in that book. Few of them which are very famous. Aloe vera, they were used for the burns and wound purposes, garlic for infections, and pomegranate as an anti-parasitic, and they were the very commonly used plant. Traditional Chinese medicine TCM 2700 BC to present, the Shinong Ben Gaojin 200 BC describes over 365 medicinal plants. Amazing at the time. Mentioned 365 plants. It's too much. How they distinguish all of these plants, which plants used for which purpose. Very amazing. Ginseng, he mentioned energy boosters, gingers for digestions, ephedra for asthma. They are very, very valued. Ayurveda in ancient India, 1500 BCE to present, the Charak Samhita documented plant-based treatments. It's a book in which mention number of plants and their purposes and for which purpose we can use to treat different diseases. Actually, famous examples which is mentioned in Charakasmita is a neem used for antibacterial purpose. Now these days also used for this purpose. Turmeric, they were used for the anti-inflammatory. Ashwagandha having a key ingredient with anolite. At the time they were used for the stress relief. Now it these days actually using for this purpose are the key Ayurvedic herbs. Greek and Roman medicine 500 BC to 500 CE. Hippocrates, they were the physicians at the time and father of medicine, recommended herbal remedies like willow bark, precursor to aspirin. Now we have come to know that the aspirin is present in a willow bark that is used for the purpose of the pain reliever. But imagine that at that time there were no advancement, but they were fully aware about that the willow bark that can be used for the pain relief purposes. Similarly, Dioscorides, they were the physicians also and pharmacologists. De Matera Medica, first century CE, became the foundation of herbal medicine in Europe. Amazing. Notable medicinal plants and their traditional uses. Willow bark, Salix species, historically used by the Greek and Native Americans for the pain relief, but this willow bark become the precursors of aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid. No. Opium poppy, botanical name is Papaver somniferum. Historically, ancient Sumerians used it for pain relief. Now, it become the source of morphine and codeine. These are used for the purpose of pain killer. Garlic, botanical name is Allium sativum, historically used in Egyptian and Chinese medicine as an antibiotic. These days, garlic used for the cardiovascular diseases and as an antimicrobial purposes. Turmeric, the botanical name is Curcuma longa, used in Ayurvedic for inflammation and digestion purpose. Curcumin extract used for arthritis and cancer research. Ginseng, botanical name is Panax ginseng, traditionally Chinese tonic for energy and immunity booster, used in supplements for cognitive function and endurance these days. Foxglove, botanical name is Digitalis, used in European folk medicine for heart problems. Now, these days, it's a source of digoxin that are used for the purpose of cardiovascular diseases. Aloe vera, you are well aware about this uh, plant used in ancient Egypt for skin wounds and burns. But still, this is widely used in skincare and burn treatment. Tea tree, the botanical name is Melaleuca alternifolia. Historically, it is used by native Australians for skin infections, but now it is used for the purpose of antimicrobial agent in skincare and healthcare. Medieval and Renaissance's herbal medicine, Islamic medicine, scholars like Avicenna, Ibn Sina wrote the Canon of Medicine, one of the book in which he was mentioned plant-based treatments. European herbalism, monasteries preserve herbal knowledge using plants like lavender, chamomile, rosemary, and they were used for the healing purpose. The doctrine of signature medieval believes that plants' appearance actually indicated its medicinal use. Walnut, you are well aware about the walnut, shape of walnut, and they were used for the purpose of brain health. The transition to modern medicine, 18th to 19th century, scientists began isolating active compounds from plants. and they have isolated number of compounds from a different plant species, like morphine isolated from a opium, quinine from cinchona bark, and number of others. 20th century, actually, in this era, actually, there was a development of synthetic drugs. Number of synthetic drugs were developed in this time. Present day research plant remains a key source for number of antibiotics. Actually, a plant became the precursor for the development number of compounds for the cancer treatment. Similarly, plant also become the precursor for the chronic disease managements. Plants have been the foundation of medicine for centuries, shaping traditional and modern healthcare despite advances in synthetic drugs. Natural plant-based compounds continue to inspire new medical treatments.